Show me where your love lies.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another makeup look with the Jeffree Star Thirsty eyeshadow palette. I just uploaded a video on my first impressions and it wasn't a very good one. I had quite a bit of difficulty blending the shadows together and making them a little bit pigmented without them fading out while I was blending. I don't know if this is how they're working for everybody else, because I've seen everybody else do amazing eye looks with this palette, so it might just be me. So we're just going to go ahead and be trying a different method and seeing if it works for me. What I'm going to be taking is going to be the color Subtle, and it's just this very neutral toned brown, and there is quite a bit of fallout, but just feel like I have to show you guys. And I'm just going to be focusing this on the crease. I'm going to go ahead and be taking the color Kumquat, and it's basically this kind of orangey shade right here, and also focusing this on the crease. This is a very pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and start putting a little bit of definition into the crease, and I'm going to be taking the color Splash, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be focusing this a little bit above my crease. I'm going to be taking a little bit of Submerge, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to be putting this one towards the center of my eye. I think the shadows are working a lot better by patting them and then blending them out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and try blending these two lines out just a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and be cutting my crease a little bit. Go ahead and start out with the color Quench, which is the yellow. Taking my finger a little bit because I still don't think this color has enough pigment. It's showing up a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on packing it until I get the desired amount of yellow. Taking is going to be a little bit of Taste Buds, which is this one. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here. After that, I'm going to go ahead and be taking the color Bitch and putting it towards the rest of my eye. So these definitely do work better if you keep packing them on. I'm still not liking the new formula how pressed these are, because you just have to keep digging into the pans to get the amount of pigment that you want. Go ahead and just fix that skin colored line later on. I'm just focusing on getting the perfect amount of pigment on my eyelid. So you get a lot more pigment if you go in with your finger. For Taste Buds in my last video, it wasn't showing up at all, and I literally just went in with my finger and I just patted it on, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the color Bitch, or as Jeffree would say, Bitch. Finger just to see. So this is the color Bitch, and bam. And we're gonna try winging it out in a second. At least these go on your finger super easily, so it's not like they're is no other way to use these shadows. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of the 3 colors just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Oh, the brush took a lot of the pigment off of my eyelid. Yeah, the brush is just not helping. So let's see. Oh my god, it's like completely going away. Oh, as I'm blending, you guys can see it's kind of fading a little bit, and it is going away. It's as if I put powder, like loose powder, on top of my eye, and it's just sitting on there, and then when I go to blend, it just dusts away. I'm gonna try using a really small like pencil brush, seeing if I can at least pack some product onto there, seeing if it stays. I think I'm gonna be struggling again because the more hope I have for this palette, the more it just seems to let me down. So with my finger, it's going on super pigmented, but I just can't blend it out because it's just gonna go away. Wow, we're getting a lot of color payoff with my finger. And we're gonna try correcting the top of the line. I don't know if you guys can see that, but as soon here, let me see if I can. As soon as I try putting powder on with a brush, it lifts it away and it's just patchy. So much powder on my eyelashes right now and on my under eye. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, to be honest, and then just keep repeating the steps. And I'm taking taste buds and putting it in the middle. I just want to blend it out because it looks so harsh. We're just going to clean that line because I do want a slick, clean line of just nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and be taking some of Parched and just putting it on top of the concealer so it sets it a little bit. This is so disgusting. I don't know if you guys can see this close up. There's literally powder sitting on my eyelids. Try blending it out like super duper lightly. I'm just gonna pat on the colors real quick. And now they look gone. Yay. You guys can tell the difference of the pigmentation, or the lack of pigmentation and pigmentation. Fingers, I use different types of brushes. I've been cleaning my brushes and I don't know why it's so powdery and patchy. Try wetting my brush, seeing if that helps anything. I doubt it, but let's try it. Shadows feel so smooth when I'm like rubbing on them with my finger, which is really nice. But the fact that they don't freaking blend on my eyes. Blues blended out perfectly this time. I had no problem with the blues. It's just the pinks and the yellow. So I'm not gonna blend it out to make that wing. I don't know if I can. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this lipstick again for my wing and then put some of Bitch on top of it. Can Jeffree Star please come to my house and show me how to do this because I can't do it anymore. Wait for that to dry. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my wings so that they're semi-even. Get baked. and tap it on. I'm digging this whole like thing on my face, but the time that it took to do all this and these shadows, if I go outside on a windy day, like, it's just gonna be blown off of my eyelids. For the bottom of my eyes, I'm just gonna grab the regular shades that work. I'm just gonna go ahead and be taking some of Kumquat. On a smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and be taking Splash. I'll be taking some more of this and putting it towards the outer part of my lash line. I'm just gonna be taking some of Bitch and pressing that in the center. Lips, I'm gonna go ahead and just be taking this Ofra Long Lasting liquid lipstick, and this one I got from my BoxyCharm. So this is pretty much it for the makeup look. I'm gonna try zooming you guys into my eyes. So here's how it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can tell how powdery it is, but so this was the finished look. I pretty much like this look way better than the one that I did in my last video. My opinion on the eyeshadows still hasn't really changed. I think the warm toned eyeshadows are pretty easy to blend. Like the blues were easy to blend, Kumquat and Subtle were easy to blend, and I'm pretty sure so is Drizzle. Pretty much these three shades right here, I feel like I still keep having a lot of trouble with. The yellow just isn't really pigmented. I had to go in with my fingers for all three colors, and even when I tried blending them out, they just vanish. So I think it's safe to say that I do not like this formula. Still support Jeffree because I love him, but I'm not really liking the Thirsty palette. I think the only time I'll reach for it is if I'm going to be using the shimmer shades, because those are to die for. They're super duper pretty and sparkly and they're great. Or the blues. I'm a really big fan of blues, so I love the blues. And yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.